Let's go. What do you say we wake up, have some coffee, talk a little sports, talk a little betting. That's what we're going to do this morning. It's Bob from oddsjam with morning coffee and sports talk. Time to wake up. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Come on. And follow me on Twitter at Bob LaGrasso. Get 10% off your first month on oddsjam.com. Promo code 10Bob. Do it. Let's do it, man. The BetMGM and PointsBet sign-up bonuses are in the links below. Here's what you got to do. You got to sign up. You got to deposit. Then you got to make bets. Okay? Get your bonuses. Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match up to $100. Okay? So put in 100. They're going to give you 100 and bet. All right? Let's do it. As I said, new thing that we're doing here on Morning Coffee is we are letting the song play through. This is called Wake Up by yours truly, Bob LaGrasso. I wrote this, so let's wake up. No cowbell today. I got the desk. That's what we do. We bring energy to the table, guys. Energy to the table. That's what we do. Love it. Don't forget, we got Jordan Thackeray coming on tonight on Last Minute Betting. Unless he bugs out again. Better not. Got to give him trouble about the Raiders. My goodness. Thursday night football. World Series. It's an equinox. NHL, NBA, NFL, and MLB all playing today. Big day in the world of sports. Yes. Morning coffee picks. 2-2-1 yesterday. 225. 179 and 7. We're up 38.5 units. So, hey, this is the way I look at it. If your unit is $1,000, you're up $38,000. Right? If your unit is $10, you're up $380. And if it's 100, you're up 3,800. So there you go. All right. All right. Good morning to you guys. Coffee time. Let us drink and toast to each other. I am in the loo. That's what they call it here. St. Louis, Missouri. Or Missouri sometimes. Morning to you, Pierre Chevalier. Yes, Stephen. First no-hitter in a World Series, 1956, the Don Larson perfect game. Good morning, Bob and all. Yeah, the puck line play did not work. I had it the night before. I was wondering about it, but we tried. Oh, don't quit suggesting bets. No. Let's keep rolling. You got to go through the grind, ups and downs. Come on, Adam. Don't bug out on me. Morning, Scotty. Pierre, Stephen, Adam, Scotty, come up with some bets. We had a rough day yesterday, but we did go 2-2-1. On the other hand, a lot of other stuff that I bet yesterday did not come through, and all the profit that I had for the week is gone. Andrew Wiggins over 1.5 3-pointers. He's hit that 7 out of 8 games. Okay. You're on Reddit, huh, Stephen? Okay. Well, you follow that stuff closely, don't you, bro? Cheers. Do not give up on betting. You must continue to bet. Part of it. Pierre says, don't worry about it. I am 1-7 suggesting picks, so you know to fade me all the time. Yeah, right. You know, ultimately, it's my fault. All right. I'm the one who says the pick is going. You know, we're going to use it. I could, I have not used some picks that were suggested. Could have done that. So ultimately, falls on my shoulders. Excuse me. That's the way it goes. You're all right. Let's do the recap. Recap the day in sports. Oh, my goodness. We had a no-hitter in the World Series, folks. 4-pitcher no-hitter, but a no-hitter nonetheless. After hitting 5 home runs the game before, the Phillies fall apart. Where's my boy Stewart right now? I'd like to see him in here. Let's see what happened. I had the Phillies picked. Didn't work out. I am now 16-11 in the playoffs this year. So I'm up about, I think, 5.5 units. But very disappointing. All right. Speaking of which, Maple Leafs beat the Flyers 5-2. Tavares had 3 goals and an assist. Great game for him. And Sabres beat the Penguins 6-3. Tage Thompson had a goal and an assist. The kid is becoming a star. In the NBA, Luka with 30 points. And I think he tied a Wilt Chamberlain record, excuse me. Did he not? Yeah, I think he tied a Wilt Chamberlain record with 30-point games to start out a season. I'll get to that. I got to find that. Wizards 121. 76ers 111. Wow. Sixers 4-5 this year. Cavs beat the Celts 114-113. Don't look now, but Cavaliers are playing really good ball. Heat 110, Kings 107. Hero with 26 points. Hawks 112, Knicks 99, Murray with 36. Bulls 106, Hornets 88. Was expecting Charlotte to be just a little bit better this year, but they haven't shown it yet. Clippers beat the Rockets 109-101. Bucks whipped up on the Pistons 116-91. Will the Pistons ever have a good team? Giannis with 32. Raptors 143. Spurs 100. Couldn't put the biscuit in the basket, right? Siakam with 22 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Triple-double. Mavs 103, Jazz 100, Luka with 33 points. Grizz 111, Trailblazers 106, but they didn't cover. They needed to cover the 7.5. That's what we had. And the Lakers win their second game, 120-117 over the Pelicans. If anybody can, a Pelican. Anthony Davis with 20 points, 16 rebounds. And that does it for the recap. Now let's get this group going here. Betting record. Come on now. He doesn't just bet the Sens now. And a few discords in the morning. You catch bonuses early sometimes. Got you. Knicks are going to be added to the dictionary for messing up everything at the end as usual. Cavs did come through to beat Celtics in OT. Yeah, it was big game, big win by the Cavs. Cheers. All right, guys. It's time for picks. All right. Time to make some picks here and enhance our record today. How about that? What do you say we enhance it? Let us do that. I do need to look at this record that Doncic tied. Yeah, here it is. Only the third player in NBA history to score over 30 points in each of his first 7 games of the season. It's the first since Wilt Chamberlain did it in the 62-63 season. So he ties a 60-year-old record and can break it. That is, folks, that's a pretty big deal. My opinion. That is a pretty big deal. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here in a second. You like the Pelican joke? Good, Scotty. I'm glad you like that. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Anybody can, the Pelican. There I am, folks, down $10.17 this week. Not happy. You got to remember, in the last 27 weeks, we've only had 2 down weeks, and this could be the third. No. Can't have that happen. Let's get it going. Let's go. Let's make some money. Let's look at positive EV, and let's look at recommended filters. Let's pull ourselves out of the hole. Hit the recommended filters, hit refresh. And let's look. We got the Kraken in Minnesota, first period total goals over 2. Here you go, Scotty. What do you think about that one? 3 goals in the first period between the Kraken and the Wild. Kraken are tough, man. They've been playing tough. What do you think? I've got to be honest with you. I'm not on either one of those plays. I don't have that. Now, on the other hand, Denver Nuggets first half team total under 59.5. I actually like that 17-cent market with. We will add that to the bet tracker, but not a morning coffee pick yet. I'm just going to make that. And here we go. Oklahoma City Thunder first quarter money line. Ooh, but it's a 39.23% chance of hitting. I will stay away from that. Let me go to the main and alternate markets, and let me change my market width to 25 cents. And let's go. Now there's those over 2s. Got to stay away from that. Golden State Warriors -8.5. So here's what we do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull up another window, and I'm going to pull up screen. Folks, in eventuality, you're going to have to pay for this. You're only going to get money lines on this if you want screen, but screen is an unbelievable tool. And let's look at point spread. And 8.5 is the average. So positive EV play at the Golden State Warriors -8.5 at a 52% chance. Will they cover the spread? I say, yeah, and that's a morning coffee pick, folks. That's an executive decision. I made it. That is a morning coffee pick. All right. Not sure about the tennis. Boy, this under in Denver and Oklahoma City. Under seems to be the play here. Let's put a full unit on the under 231.5 and make it a morning coffee pick. And as Stephen Batsa says, do the butterfly, Bob. All right, I'll do it. Half a unit. Half a unit under the 230.5. Capitals, Red Wings under 6 goals. Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that play. I think I like that. I'm gonna put a unit on it. Devils, Edmonton under 6.5. Not sure about that. Actually, I like this. Astros, Phillies over 3.5. First half total runs. We're gonna run with that for a morning coffee pick, guys. Let's move it up. Move it on up. Let us make that a morning coffee pick. And then I'm going to stop sharing my screen and see what you guys want to do. We're definitely on the Warriors as a morning coffee pick, and we're on the under 231.5 between the Nuggets and the Thunder as a morning coffee pick. Let's add those. Stop sharing my screen. It's 3 of them so far. Anybody got anything? Kraken plus 1.5. All right. And Kraken money line. Woo. A.J. Brown, Philadelphia Eagles over 4.5 receptions. Another one good for 5 of the last 6 games. All right. We're going to look at the Kraken play here in a second. We're going to look at A.J. Brown. By the way, both Houston and Philadelphia are playing in the NFL and MLB tonight. What do you think of that? Let's go to NFL. And this is something that you're going to be able to get with Screen. With the paid version, you're going to be able to go and get your player props here, which should help you tremendously. Go down to player receptions. A.J. Brown, 5.5. Most of them are 4.5. Bet Rivers has 5.5. Underdog Fantasy has 5. OddsJam has 4.5. Let us take a look real quick, guys, before we go any further. Now, we looked at Screen. Let's go back to positive EV. And let's change our filters. Get rid of the main and alternate market, and let's do player props, and we'll just do 38. All right. Let's see what pops up here. Oh, all kinds of stuff, guys. All kinds of stuff. But that A.J. Brown did not show up. So we'll look at that separately. Alex DeBrincat under 3.5. Player shots on goal. Pierre Chevalier. I got to go with that. Under. That's a Brady Tkachuk number. Kyle Connor over 3.5 player shots on goal. I'm going to go with that one too. Jokic over 12.5 player rebounds. Let's hit it. 34-cent market with 55.51% chance of hitting. Let's hit it. Holy cow. Wendell Carter on a PRA. 32-cent market with. Let's look at this play, guys. All right. So Pinnacle has this play on the under at plus 100. And as you can see, everybody else is minus, even though they are definitely on the under. But you can find that kind of value from Caesars. Plus 114. Let's hit it. All right. Now, let's go look at the A.J. Brown play. And let's look at our market here. Player receptions. Over 4.5 is minus 148. Boy, that's a lot of difference. I'm surprised that's not a positive EV play. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's hit AJ. And you know what? Let's put him in there as a morning coffee pick. And then the Kraken plus 1.5. Let's look at this play. It's minus 165. Or maybe we go Kraken money line. Let's go Kraken money line. It's better value, plus 146. That's a morning coffee pick. There you go. Let's add them to the bet tracker. It's morning coffee picks. We got the A.J. Brown play. It's a morning coffee pick, and that gives us 5 picks. And the Kraken. All right. That's what we're doing. I hate it when these things pop up in your chat there. Okay. Pierre, I parlayed Eagles first half minus 6.5. Brown over 69.5 receiving yards, and Sanders over 79.5 rushing yards. Good call on DeBrincat. Yes, honestly, I think that the play in that game is usually Brady Tkachuk in the shots on goal, because he just shoots the puck and he gets in the greasy area. And speaking of which, what I haven't looked at for a bit here, and I'm going to right now, is the NHL standings. I just want to see where these teams are right now. Ottawa's in last place in their division at 4-5. That division, everybody is 500 or above, including Montreal, which was the worst team in the league last year. And don't feel bad. You want to talk about a last place team? Look at my Blues. 3-5. Absolutely horrible. They've lost 5 in a row. And yes, let's take a look. But at least, Scotty, you're Wild are over 500. It's going to be crazy this year. No two ways about it. Vegas and Boston are the ones that have taken off this year. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's have a little more coffee. Cheers to you guys. A.J. Brown's thing was like 20% plus something positive EV by the looks of it. Market width may be too low actually to show up on their screen. Very well could be. All right, but it's a good play, and we made it, and we hit some stuff. So let's look at what we hit, and then we're going to go. All right, here we go. Warriors minus 8.5 on points bet. That's a morning coffee pick. Nuggets, Oklahoma City, under 231.5 on BetMGM. Total points. That is a morning coffee pick. Under 6 total goals between the Capitals and the Red Wings. We left it alone, but it is on BetMGM. Morning coffee pick. Over 3.5 first half total runs between the Astros and Phillies. Alex DeBrincat under 3.5 player shots on goal. Kyle Connor over 3.5 player shots on goal. Jokic over 12.5 player rebounds. Wendell Carter under 28.5 PRA. And A.J. Brown over 4.5 receptions. And the Seattle Kraken on the money line. Scotty Crowell picking against his Wild. That's wild. I'll have to think of more jokes like that, Scotty, to make you laugh. Anything to get you laughing and smiling in the morning with morning coffee. Brought to you by oddsjam, the premier odds comparison company. Please don't forget, get your free trial. A 7-day free trial. Get on there. Check it out. Use all of the tools, folks. Parlay builder, screen, positive EV page, arbitrage, low hold, free bet converter. All of it. Use it all. Thank you, Twitter fans. Thank you, Facebook fans. Thank you, YouTube fans, for being here with us. oddsjam, morning coffee. A tradition. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And will you do me a favor, guys? Go on Twitter and follow me at Bob LaGrasso. I put up videos every day. We got more videos coming. We're going to have a preview. Thank you, Pierre. And thank you, Steven. And thank you, Scott. And thank you, Adam. I appreciate you guys completely. Have a great day. Videos coming your way. Hockey and World Series.